Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding in, Joaquin Mendez. He will lead this one off today.
The designated hitter, Joaquin Mendez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in, DeAndre Span, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
DeAndre Span.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ryan is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Wheatley first. Calero fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Jimenez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Into the box now, Jackson Van. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Now to the plate, Edgar Villarreal. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Leading off the inning, Chris Woodward, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ball even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Hit to right. Will that get down? That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity, and this is the first bit of adversity he's faced all game.
Now in the box, Craig Hoskins.
Batting 8, right fielder, Craig Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Woodward gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
Batting 9, shortstop, David.
Standing in now, David Fernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Jeez, he has been absolutely dominant on the mound out there, sitting guys down about as fast as they stand up. Front office types have always been enamored with strikeout pitchers. So after this outing, I expect this guy to be shooting up the draft boards. It's been a dream showcase so far for him.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joaquin Mendez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Central squad is on top here, 3-0.
Your attention, please.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The West jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Number 34 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Benny Asuncion, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Stepping in now, Kyle Fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Well, he definitely crossed him up, leaving him to watch helplessly as strike 3 was called. Any pitcher that can rack up a K against this strong talent is a pitcher that's going to have a job for a long time. We'll see if he can post some more Ks before he's done here.
Into the box, Ricky Casilla.
Right fielder.
And 2 away. He'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Coming to the plate now, Paul Bunning, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Paul Bunning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
Batting fifth, catcher.
In now, Pedro Cervantes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. At the plate, George Willis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, George Willis.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Rolando France. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Rolando France.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Jeez, he has been absolutely dominant on the mound out there, sitting guys down about as fast as they stand up. Front office types have always been enamored with strikeout pitchers. So after this outing, I expect this guy to be shooting up the draft boards. It's been a dream showcase so far for him.
So stepping in, Raleigh Hernandez.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Raleigh
Here it comes.
Hernandez.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Batting ninth,
Standing in now, Doug Floyd.
Doug Floyd.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Keys has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
Your attention, please.
6-4 the outcome today. The East came through and it.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Minnesota Twins select Alfonso Diaz, a left fielder from the International Region. With the second pick, the Tampa Bay Rays select Emmanuel Chavez. With the fifth pick, the Atlanta Braves select Nolan Ryan, a starting pitcher from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major